Good morning. Morning, everybody. Welcome. International Master me. They haven't taken the title away. Alright. We've got 7 plus 3, 7 plus 5, sorry, 7 plus 5 rapid. Not 5 plus 3. 7 plus 5 rapid. I wrote 7 plus 3, and that will confuse everyone. Alright. Where did it go? Yeah, even I know what I'm doing. Causal and effect. What's up? Acerbot is in the house. Dude, I asked you to go 8 moves without doing something crazy yesterday, and you did it again. You pulled a Britney Spears. What? Is the Babadook possessing you? Is that the problem? Puppies jumped on the keyboard? Knight H5, Master. It wasn't me, Your Honor. I have no control over my actions. A cheater got control of my account and started sabotaging my games. They're getting revenge for me turning them in. Alright, play, create a game. No. 3 plus 2, no. Correspondence. Quick pairing, nope. Lobby, nope. Alright, lobby. Nope. Puzzles. Puzzle streak. Where's my puzzle streak? We're on 23. '23 should still be relatively easy. I pick up a rook here. Wow. Is it good enough? It is. Whoa, check. Check and check. 24. We're down a queen. But 97 is a fork. We pick up material. It's deep. And the Acermot. Wait to move. Mate in 3. This is an interesting puzzle. Preemptive strike. And then there's the crushing 94. Oh yeah. Centralized knight. We're pretty sharp this morning. Look out. How's our king and pawn game? Pawn h3, rook h3, rook h2. Rook h2, queen h2, queen h2, king h2. Only thing that concerns me would be pawn h3. What's up, everybody? King and pawn game's easy win, right? He's a million miles away. I'm so good at puzzles, it's hard to believe I suck so bad at simuls. It's like my tactic ability is just like turned off. Okay, I'm technically supposed to put the rook in the way. Really doesn't matter. I'm feeling it on the back rank. That's nasty. Oh yes, queen a2 check. Holy shit. Oh my god. I almost did bishop takes f6. Black has a threat. Yeah, this is cute though. It's a Scotch game where we just dropped our A pawn. Masturbate would not miss this for the world. Okay, so knight c5 is obvious fork. And rook f1 check leads to rook f3, so it has to be knight c5. Doing pretty well here. Queen e3 obviously might be the solution. Yeah, I mean, there's no question. And the rook endgame. It's hard to quantify this as a puzzle. Like, seriously. Okay, rook in between, and then wherever he goes, c4, c3, c1, we play rook d2, any rook d2, followed by d7. It's like a correspondence game, any. Knight takes f2, smothered mate. I'm sharp this morning. It's not your normal Monday morning. Not your typical Monday morning here. A different sludgy. Now this is interesting. Very sneaky. Beautiful. Queen g6 check takes h7, king f7. Bishop takes e5, and there's no stopping the queen. We just simply take the queen. And the next puzzle, and the beat goes on. This is boring. So this is why I don't like puzzles. They're so easy, it's boring. No, alright, we're only at number 35. Winning in exchange with check, but is that enough? Not really a question, because there is no other possibility here. Knight f6 check, pawn takes pawn, queen takes check. I mean, that's the solution, there's nothing else. This is not obvious, though. I mean, pawn takes, but black now has time to do something. Oh. Doesn't matter. He can't stop the mate on g7. It's funny how important sleep is. I know. Isn't that weird? I had another dream, that recurring dream from my midlife, where I went back to... I was back in college, like in some psychology class, where I had missed a lot of classes. Why did I have this dream? I used to have this recurring dream that I went back to college. That I didn't have it for a very, very long time. But last night it came back. I had to go to this lecture and I had missed some classes. Why did I bring this up now? Well, because of sleep. Yeah, the discussion of sleep. Okay, what's the solution here? I have a check. Check on c8. Check on c8, king d7. But, okay, that wins a rook. That's good. So basically, rook c8 check wins a rook. So black has to play bishop d8, and then you have bishop takes b5 check. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I'm just winning a rook. It's very deep. There's nothing else here. I mean, it's just sort of stupid. Alright. Some of these so-called puzzles. Wow, we even have rook on g8. It's nice. This one is... could be a trick question, you know? Because there's white with mating threats here. Pretty serious mating threats. Knight f3 is double check. Oh, wow. Always check if it's double check. So So that's pretty ridiculously easy, no? Knight f3 double check, followed by rook e1 mate. Mate in 2 at 37? What am I missing? Sorry, that's too easy for this stage of the puzzles. I mean, I don't know, e6 is hanging. We have e6 and then bishop takes d5. It's simple. This is like a basic baby puzzle. Oldest trick in the book. And then the wraparound mate. He does have bishop e4 check, which is kind of annoying. It just really doesn't save him, I don't think. I'll just take with the bishop. He's still going to get mated. Opposite color bishop. Collage. Oh man, that bishop can't really do much defense, can it? How's that getting back to stop this pawn? See, now this is weird. Would I really need? Oh, I see. So it's a trick. If I take it, this is a trick. See, Asterbate, would you get this wrong? If you take it, he has b4 and d6 and bishop a4. So you have to go d6 not to let him out. I'm sharp this morning. Sharp cookies. So here the big question would be, I think, knight takes e7. Some nasty ideas here. Bishop h3, knight e7, rook e7, queen e7, bishop takes g2 check. That I'm not certain works because he has knight h4. We're going to have to, yeah, that does work. Wow. Bishop takes g2 check. Made in all lines because of queen h3. Oh, that's sick. So it is bishop takes h3. I didn't expect this defense. Not quite the same concept, but close. Bishop g2 check. Now knight h4. Rook h4. We filled up our boxes. c2, rook is hanging. I mean, I can win the exchange with knight e1, but presumably we have better. Knight e5 attacks the queen and the rook and threatens the devastating knight f3 check. But is there a finishing blow there? Knight e5 attacking the queen and the rook. He has to go queen d1. And then knight f3 check. For example, like king h1. Not completely sure. If I win the exchange, it's not clear, Blade has outside pawns. So it has to be knight e5. In this position, we literally don't have a second candidate move, so it has to be knight f3 check. But I wanted to see what happened after king h1 there. They stopped the puzzle too soon. Why is somebody challenging me to casual 1.0? Oh my god, they're rated 2882. Are you serious? Yulia. Yulia rated 2882. Challenge me to bullet. Sure. Besides the fact that I don't play bullet, that's a very interesting challenge. You're challenging the wrong person, basically. But this is a cute mate. Wow, rook g2. It's a king walk. Rook g2, king f3, pawn takes pawn check, king e3, rook e2, mate. He's a quick learner. She. Bro, Yulia is she. Romeo and Juliet. Uber was born yesterday. This is a weird position. Basically, I'm up a knight. I don't need to do anything, man. I mean, the engine's evaluation of this position is probably like winning even if I didn't have a forced win. I am curious. I have to say I am curious about the actual solution of the puzzle, though. Rook takes rook. It looks like a Cochrane gambit or something. No. French exchange variation. White grabbed a bunch of pawns and lost a knight. Oh, I got a message. Come on now. Rook b6. Oh, they're even giving me solutions to puzzles. Dude. What a troll. They're a troll. They're ruining my puzzle solution. Dude, I'm not a computer. They've got the computer playing bullet or something. Imagine that. 2800 overnight. Who could it be? Yeah, I always trust those accounts that were created like today. I really do. Alright. Anyway, we're taking challenges from non-engine bullet players. I keep thinking there was... I don't know, was there an Israeli player named Yulia? Three plus 2 rated. Come on, man. Right at the bottom of my stream, it says 7 plus 5. Not 1 plus 0, and not 3 plus 2. Rated is definitely out of the question, especially if you're 2800 and you created your account today. I'm protecting my rating points, what's left of them. I lost a rating point yesterday. The guy played really well. You guys want to see my game from yesterday? I was white against an FM. Damn, everyone gets the time control wrong. What's up with that? There was a 15-0. My opponent played the Black Mustang, so-called Black Mustang defense. I'm like really happy to see this. I had no prep because I could play 4 different people. I'm not going to waste my time with that, trying to guess which of the 4 players I'm going to play. So, no prep. I'm like, yes, the Chigorin. It sucks, right? Remember Charlie Mays? Uber driver, he used to play like G6 here. I mean, that's not good. Black's only possibilities other than D5 are E6 and D6. So he plays D6. I'm like, oh, shit. I play the Nimzovich with D6, but I never play against it. So I'm like, Once I had a game with Dennis Strenswilk like 30 years ago. I think I played c4 against him because in those days I didn't really play e4 much. And, after c4, like e5, d5, knight e7, you get this like weird Mar del Plata, King's Indian transposition. Or the Dunst. Anyway, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail here, but I played your favorite tricky move, c3. He saw it. I couldn't believe it. He saw that the pawn is not free. Dude, g3 sucks there. Gorilla says g3. G3, that's also a trick, but it's worse. Your knight doesn't belong on f3 there. Okay. If you want to play a g3 based setup, you probably want your knight on e2. Leave your f pawn. You want your f pawn free, bro. Now e5. And then I actually had this position with twice with black. I didn't remember on lichess. I didn't realize this was white's main move. It didn't even occur to me. I mean, I don't know. Did it occur to me? Maybe it occurred to me. I mean, it's basically a slow... Yeah, it forces him to play a slow kind of Steinitz. I'm not going to spend my whole stream on this game. It's not a Ponziani. I mean, it's a Spanish after bishop e5. But I played this, and then I was afraid the guy was going to play d5. Because I have no idea what's going on after d5. Gustav Carlsen. Anyway, I have a tendency to go too far with my analysis of my games. I'm just showing this game while we wait for a challenge. And then here he plays this like lame move. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I would think black would play like g6. And we transpose to some kind of double king pawn. But he does the lame like bishop e7. Shanklin, Rockport, castles. And now check this out. This is really weird. There's not a single game in the opening explorer. Why do I keep getting weird challenges? I don't blunder. Well, that's a good sign. What I couldn't believe is like there's no games with this. I think the engine says it's black's best move. Ironically. Although d5 is possible as well. It's really strange. I mean, you have this position, right? There's 29 games in the opening explorer, including strong players. A few strong players, Nikolic. And every single player castled. Even though black could play either bishop g4 or d5. Just a weird name. Well, I've had weird challenges already. Now we got a weird name as well. Well, you have a lot of games. That's a good sign. Alright. It is scary, though, when you have an account named I Don't Blunder. That's definitely a red flag. That just, like, scares me right off the bat. I'm, like, paranoid. I Don't Blunder is a really bad sign. Anyway, you didn't miss much with that game. It was a really pretty boring game I had yesterday. Not the Slav. We had the Slav we lost yesterday in my simul. Slav has to be banned from chess, man. I should stop playing d4 because of the Slav, honestly. Slav is brutal. Alright. It's funny that the semi-Slav is actually more dynamic than the Slav. You watched Caruana. You watched some interview, post-game interview? Oh no. What are you talking about, Astrobate? What did? I have a bad track record with Bishop H4. Simon chess. Or Shimon, if you're Hungarian. Frank likes anything with Bishop G5. Jesus Christ, Uber driver. This is Joe Fang versus Bizguy. You don't know theory. E4 is nothing. E4 is bad. E4 is like better for black. You need to study a little more opening theory, bro. I mean, even I'm out of date, but Uber is like back in the 1500s. E4, pawn takes pawn, knight takes, bishop b4 check. What was it again? That's not the line. No, maybe e4 is different. Well, anyway, e4, pawn takes pawn, knight takes, bishop b4 check. It's nothing special. Black's completely fine. No, I'm thinking of this position, right? I was thinking of this position. A5 is the main line. Now we can play e4. No, I don't think I've ever had anyone play knight to d7 there. You can play e4, but it's just lame. I mean, the honest truth is that it's not like white gets an advantage in this variation anyway. It's not like white can get an advantage against the Slav or the semi-Slav Uber driver. You're just living a pipe dream if you think that's the case. Obviously, the Slav and semi-Slav pretty much like equalize. This looks good for white, though. I mean, I'm probably better here. Uber, when did you develop this like obsession with like Mama and Jose and Frank and Fred and everything? Calling everyone on a first name basis. Is that an Uber driving thing? You got that from Uber driving? All right. Yeah, this is pretty lame for black. He's got to know A5. I'm trying to remember. A5. Then E4 is Joe versus Bizguy. It's not a good line for white. Pawn takes E4, knight E4, bishop E4 check, king D1. If you're fighting for a draw against the late Bizguy, you're not doing something right. All right. White just has a slight edge. You know, it's pretty pleasant. Frank would like this for black. Playing the Berlin defense was never cool. But it might be a good idea. Trendy, but cool no. Yeah, there's a fine difference between trendy and cool, by the way. That's the difference between like pop music and indie. Alright. I never blunder. You don't blunder, you never blunder. I hate playing against players who never blunder. There is a difference between trendy and cool, right? Like Britney Spears was trendy for a while. Like 20 years ago. Still relevant. All right. Ask me, what are you talking about? You've been watching like the Qatar Open again? Oh, it's some. I don't understand. Magnus is in Qatar. Who would invite like Hans to an online tournament? That's convicted online cheater. I'm going to invite him to my online tournament. Not only is he a cheater, but he's a scumbag too. With a horrible personality. So he's all around great. Magnus is a spoiled baby. But I would think Caruana is alright. He gets all the babes. For a reason. No blunders. Begging me to play c5 here, but what about that queen on f4? I should get rid of that first, no? But you have queen g4. I can't get it out of there. Yesterday I threw away my opening advantage by trading queens. With queen e3, ironically. I chose safety first, but the computer wouldn't have done that. In my tournament game yesterday with white, there was this turning point where if I have less time, and if I don't trade queens, the position is going to get to be like a sharp kind of King's Indian. If I traded queens, I thought, okay, I have no risk, and maybe my opponent can screw up, but he didn't. Queen e3 here is lame. Okay, is there a reason why I can't do this? Probably lots of them. Oh, well, anyway, he can't even, like, take on c5, so this may not be a good move, but it has a basis. Anyway, this was like a moment to play the ultra lame queen e3. Uber Driver would suggest that. Somehow I want to trap the queen. How am I going to trap the queen? Maybe put my king on the long diagonal, like g3, queen g4, king g2. Here. Poor Uber Driver. He has chess disability. I never knew what a coffee house mentality you had. What do you expect from a club player, right? If g3, queen g4, now I can do it. I mean, the difference that this diagonal is closed. I mean, big difference. You like to use my sub. Finally passing, but still got some congestion. You guys are weird. I get the weirdest people on my stream. We got an update. We get an update on his condition. Dude, NyQuil is expensive because they freaking imported it. We don't even have NyQuil here. Just be glad you can find it. I couldn't find a NyQuil if I tried. In Europe, I've never seen it. It must come across the Pacific or something. I wonder where the heck they're getting NyQuil from. So, what? Wow. Pretty good suggestion there of trapping the queen. But he never blunders. I'm in a good mood this Monday. Usually on Mondays I'm in a really bad mood. I would just like insta ban people. Without even warning. You have French-owned pharmacies. But I mean, I doubt they have NyQuil in France. I would think I would have seen it somewhere. At least like in Romania I would have seen it. There's a really close connection. Uh-oh, queen d5. Damn. Okay. Well, we just have a positional advantage. Or I can try for door number 2. But I really don't know for sure. That queen doesn't have a lot of squares. So I think we're trying something else here. Ooh. No way to trap the queen. That's alright though. Ham-fisted. That's the Uber driver. Uber driver style. It's not my fault the Juicebox just comes to the stream and starts giving updates on his condition. I don't think he gets out enough. But you know those kind of people that are constantly complaining about their illnesses? And we all do it to some extent. Baby, not trapped, but position good. Asterbate asked? Oh my god. He did? I have to scroll up, then I owe you an apology. Yeah, he did. He did. Asterbate, how is your cold? I stand corrected. Juicebox Wizard did not come in announcing his progress. Any update on Mary Lou Retton? You know what I was just thinking? Okay, Olympic. You've got Bishop A6 there. Olympic medalist, huge star, gymnast from the 80s. Fighting some kind of pneumonia-like condition, and she's like fighting for her life. And then she has to have like a GoFundMe for her health coverage because she has no health insurance. That's an awesome statement about the United States, isn't it? Legendary gymnast has no health insurance. And has to do a GoFundMe page. By the way, like, why should it cost like $400,000 for someone to be treated for pneumonia? Man, our American health system is just insanely broken. It's just insanely broken. Basically, we all have to pay the price for the pharmaceutical companies, but more the insurance companies. I guess it's just like people suing for malpractice. Just move to Europe. I mean, it's ridiculous, dude. There's no sense in living in the United States. It's insane to live in the United States. You're just throwing your money away. There's just no good reason to live in the United States when you can like live in Europe or something. Juicebox Wizard, the GoFundMe is probably a scam. She was on Wheaties. She was one of the most famous Olympic athletes of my lifetime. But it's like 10 days in the ICU. And by the way, like, shouldn't people who don't have insurance get a reduced sort of rate for? I guess not. It's ridiculous, man. Wonder if she wasn't a famous athlete, would it cost $400,000 for her treatment? That's another question. Probably. Alright. Well, I think we're winning here. Hospitals are very tricky, dude. They're supposed to charge less for people who have like no insurance. Killer Queen. Who's Killer Queen again? Solve 9 tactical puzzles, 2,600. They're good at tactical puzzles. Alright. Good morning, Doug. Have you been to the neutered beach? Mary Lou Retton's net. Oh, that's very reliable, Asterbate. Why don't you look up Slaggy's net worth? You don't believe that shit, right? The online net worth shit. Come on, man. Hikaru Nakamura's online net worth is like $50 million. Come on, bro. You're gonna believe those websites, dude? They have access to people's like private financial or what, you know. Oh my god, dude. Don't start with that. Those are just scams, like, to get like clicks and stuff. I'm just kidding, Nedog. It was just a. That's the kind of shit that you get when you click on the how much are people worth shit, you know? I can't believe that you people believe that's like real. They're just websites, like they could put anything in there. Slaji's net worth is approximately $3 million. It's just completely random, man. Astrobe thinks that's real. The teenagers from India think so too. Yeah, is it too early for knight h5? Yes. I had that position against Doriano and I think Christian Sabo. But Black's supposed to play bishop e7, I think, before they play knight h5. Technically. It should be like e3, bishop e7, and then h3 for white. This is miles and miles. If Nakamura has a chess YouTube channel, he doesn't need a chess YouTube channel. He has his Twitch stream. But anyway, I'm just talking about this whole online net worth websites. Highly scientific. Yeah, I get what you're talking about, Juicebox. But I don't think like Hikaru's content is really. I would doubt it was like, you know, geared toward kids. Although he's not like, you know, throwing out the bad language like some people. Yeah, he needs to make more money, Juicebox, definitely. We're all rooting for him. I'll send him a message right away, man. You should definitely let him know he could be making more money. Don't try to help somebody like me or anything, you know. Make sure you give Hikaru all your support. I'm just kidding. We all are rooting for Hikaru to be richer than he already is. I'm gonna retire at a nude beach with Nedog. If I make big money changing my YouTube channel for kids. But I occasionally I'll use primitive language sometimes. My material, I'm just not geared toward kids, dude. That's like Eric Rosen. His whole market was to try to like attract kids. I'm not sure what that says about him, but I don't know him personally. To guess who? Giving bits, yeah, to Kamsky. I heard that YouTube Shorts doesn't generate much. A lot less than normal. But I guess if you have like millions of views, dude, it adds up. I hate streamers. You see, the problem is that chess is not meant to be like 1 minute videos. How do you make like an instructive chess video that's like less than 1 minute? I mean, by definition, you know what I mean? Oh, wham! Here, he hit me with that shot. You know, it's like, I mean, I guess you could come up with some kids content that would be funny. But honestly, like real chess players, anyway, we're not aiming toward real chess players. We were never aiming at real chess players anyway. But I don't get it, man. The attention deficit chess players. It's a popular thing now. Chess players. Long Dong Beach in Truro. The last time I went to Truro, I was swimming with dolphins. No, seals, I mean. Sorry. Those other things with flippers. I was afraid the sharks were going to get me, dude. That was a long time ago. It's useless, but it ends up being a career. Yeah, churro's good for it's good for swimming with seals and sharks. The seals were like 5 feet away from me. But we know how much you like new beaches. I mean, I was just bringing it up for your sake, not because of your operation. Yeah, I haven't been swimming up close to dolphins lately. Yeah, the problem is Juicebox Wizard, like, it's not easy to become like a viral chess streamer or any streamer, you know. There's like billions of people trying to do that. And the problem is you get a lot of people who can't play chess, like the Botas sisters, which complicates it even more, you know, because now it's not even like, you don't even have to be a chess player to make chess videos. You just have to be like good looking. So at this point it's like I'm overqualified. To be creating chess content. I'm not like looks oriented. I could be good looking, but I just don't care, you know. I mean, I wear a t-shirt, I don't brush my hair. I'm just hanging out with you guys on the stream. You know, this is different though. Okay, we're talking about like creating like content, not live streaming. Dude, those Botas are annoying, man. Their entire audience is comprised of like 12-year-old boys. I'm like, damn, how many 12-year-old boys are like watching chess videos? Can't be that many. It's just crazy. It's Eric Hansen's fault, man. He created that whole thing. It's like Frankenstein's monster. You reap what you sow. But I never watched them. I've always hated, like, fakers. I mean, they're decent enough for the average player. But not seriously. Killer Queen, very positional. Closed position, Nimzo. What is this? A Queen's Indian, Bishop 4, right? I don't think I've ever had a game where Black castled queenside in a Bishop 4 Queen's Indian. I feel like I'm playing the London. Influencer chess players. And I use the term chess players very loosely there, dude. They must have a good marketing team. Joey. Joey? Joey? Jose. Well, I mean, there's a reason why I played H4, obviously. Yeah. But I also love trading queens, like Schieber, like our hero. Our friend Schieber Spieler. He loves trading queens. Schieber Spieler is gonna, like... He was here visiting my stream yesterday. He's gonna, like, gain 1 rating point every game until he's, like, 2400. Consolidation Station. My bishop ain't doing much on g3, obviously. Question is, like, where we go from here. I don't know, man. I just hate the whole concept of the influencer. I mean, it's kind of like... What's his name? What's that YouTuber? Who isn't very strong, but he has like 1 million followers? The Croatian guy. Agadmador. He's like a totally average amateur player, right? I mean, he's like 2000. That's like kind of... But he loves chess, I guess, you know. In that sense, he's more... I think in that sense, he's more sincere than the Botez sisters. They don't really love chess. They'll just do anything, you know, that gets attention. Poker, chess, it doesn't matter. Video games. They just want attention and money. I think that Agamador, like, legitimately loves chess. And, you know, and he likes making a good living while doing it. Which is a little different from the Botez sisters. I think they could care less about chess, to be honest. It's just a means to an end for them. My love of chess is very sincere. For whatever that's worth. Gatekeeping? Sorry, that's too woke for me. I don't know what that means. Of course they can coexist, but am I allowed to have an opinion about them? We're not allowed to have opinions anymore. I mean, they do coexist. I'm not in denial of it. I just think that, I've had a lot of people sort of like pretend to be chess teachers, for example, and steal my business. They're welcome to exist. I just don't like them, and I'm gonna speak my mind about it. I think they cheapen the game too, but it's cool. What the hell's a gatekeeper? What's interesting about this player is they're outplaying me in the end game. You're probably a big fan of Susan Polgar, Shimon Chess. What I don't like are people who are scammers and like snake oil salesmen. Everybody can gain. Yeah, but some of those people that gain like screw over other people, which isn't cool. Sometimes their gain is at the cost of other people. It's interesting. It's not a zero-sum game, but in some cases it is, actually. Like when Susan Polgar like screwed over a friend of mine. Or the time she like sued the USCF. I think Jennifer Shahadi's pulling that now. We love chess so much we're suing the USCF. It's a common theme. Is my rook trapped? Just a suspicion. It's not confirmed, Juicebox Wizard. I heard something about a lawsuit, but I don't know for a fact. Oh, if you're talking about Susan Polgar, definitely. She's a horrible person. But not to be confused with the other Polgars, I don't mean to lump them together. Like, you did is cool. And Zofia is kind of neutral, but Susan is bad news. There you got an early chess influencer. Just as an example. I mean, just to say, I'm just trying to prove like this comment about it's not a zero-sum game. Some chess influencers are hurting other chess influencers or organizations. If you hurt others in your business, so to speak, then that is a problem. Oh my god. What's this player's deal? I'm lost now? Something weird about this game, no? What was that? They're bad at bullet. Look, 1800. You guys got me distracted, though. I was pretty distracted. What happened there? Black played the ending, was lost, and then won. Jesus Christ. I had 3 connected passed pawns and I lost. No, that was a different game. How did you make like 6 moves in a row or something? How did that happen? F5 and A6 question marks. My margin was way smaller than I thought here. I have to be really accurate. I thought it was just over. A lot of mistakes. Wow. But I like black. Black made all their moves in negative, 2 seconds. Made all their moves in negative 2 seconds. Even though they're 1800 in bullet. What's that about? You just don't play bullet? I love that when people are like super, super ultra fast, but they don't play bullet. No, I haven't played. These are very old games. But it's surprising to see someone with good endgame technique. I was winning like 7 ways from Sunday here. But I was distracted. I thought it was over, actually, once you trapped your rook. I went into autopilot. I have a passed pawn, but you're threatening rook h2 check. So I have to play this. And then, I thought it was over. You have rook f4. f5 immediately. Wow, f5 immediately draws. Holy shit. That's crazy. Oh, so a4 is a mistake. Wow. Yeah, this isn't easy. I have to be accurate here. I thought it was just over. And I have to drive your king to like a less active square. This helps, for example. But I didn't have the presence of mind to do that. I just wanted an easy win. I don't blunder. Yeah. Where's our normal challenges today? None of the regulars are here. You sleep with the fishes. Yeah. We get a... Right. Old school. Mafia style. Gatekeeping my own channel. What the hell does that mean? Dude, keep your gatekeeping to yourself, dude. Seriously. I think you have an obsession with that. You probably are projecting. I think you're projecting some kind of gatekeeping on everything. You're obsessed with that, apparently. I don't blunder again. I don't keep up with the latest, woke terminologies. I'm left-leaning, but not like so sort of ultra PC, We don't take the PC too far here. You can overdo it. I also hold grudges against people that fuck over my friends. Or, otherwise fuck over chess. I guess I'm protecting chess, trying to protect chess in a way. I invested my whole life in it, like pretty much. So I resent people who just like, use it. I don't agree with the zero sum game thing though, I don't think it's that simple. It's not a zero sum game. It's not all good. Maybe in terms of YouTube views, it's all good. All publicity is good publicity and shit like that. But also, I think that the chess is Well, I mean, I guess there's different kinds of chess essentially. But my focus is on, and I understand that different people have a different. Different people have different reasons, and that's what makes chess. One of the things that makes chess great. Different people appreciate different things about chess. They approach it from a different perspective. I get that. It can be just a hobby. It's just for fun. My personal approach to chess is as a serious competitor. For me, it's not like lighthearted. It's not fun. I've told all my viewers this. I'm not doing this just for fun. I'm a competitive chess player. I approach it from that perspective. For me, there's certain things that just will never be interesting. Turning chess into garbage by playing like Bullet, that's something else. Entertainment, not for me. I don't think like cheapening chess makes it better. From my perspective, for some people maybe. If we make the official time control for the World Championship 30 minutes per game, I don't think that's going to be better for chess. Because more people are watching. The whole like Maurice Ashley philosophy was to make chess more popular. We have to make chess more popular. We have to make chess more popular. Why? Why? So you can make more money? Like in Hungarian, Mialenjek, it's like, what is the point? Mialenjek. What is the point? To bring more enjoyment to the peoples. Okay, fine. But that's not why I'm playing chess. Everyone's different. I'm not here to watch grandmasters play 1 minute chess and drop pieces, and that's cool, and that's worth my time, Alright. I don't blunder. What is this? It's like a Bogo Nimzo. It's a Bogo Nimzo. Check, bishop d2, a5, a3. Oftentimes I've played bishop takes d2 there. I'm on the fence about it. I normally don't play d5 here. It has to be a good move. Now it's like a queen's gambit, where we've played a5 and a3. What would Uber driver do? I oftentimes criticize Hikaru for playing the black side of this. The old yield queen's gambit. Not his style. Oh. What's with the knight h5 obsession, bro? Yeah, I was talking about Qatar has like $100,000 prize fund, but their website you can't even look up the results properly. It's so bad. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know, man. With the Sicilian food, we'll see. I mean, Sicilian food is supposed to be a little bit more basic than like mainland, I guess, Italy. A lot of people actually complain if you look at like the hotel where I'm gonna stay, there's a lot of people complaining like the food was really bland, blah blah blah. I was talking to an Italian guy, and I mean, I think it's just like, we'll see. I don't. I'm not difficult to please. I like everything. Yeah, I do like food though. I have a food weakness. Yeah, hotel food. Well, it's important because they like stuff the hotel package down your throat when you sign up for one of these tournaments. But it is affordable, relatively affordable. So I went with it, but only half board, so I could like eat once a day. I mean, I don't know if you eat 3 meals a day, but I would prefer to eat like a massive breakfast buffet and then just eat dinner and have no lunch, to be honest. That's what I used to do with the European poker tour. I'd rather just eat 2 meals a day, like one gigantic breakfast and then a dinner at night, you know. Nothing's free. I'm really big on like giant breakfast. Basically make the breakfast like 2 meals. And then dinner. My queen size messed up here. Don't blunder is got my b5 square. I don't really like that. I don't like taking with the c pawn with the backward b pawn here. But I don't like this either, to be honest. I shouldn't have played d5. I normally don't play like this. I don't know why everybody plays a3. That's a really rare move, actually. It's like the noob move. It's theoretically not considered to be like the main move. People just reflexively play it. But I would normally do d6 now. I don't know what got into me with doing d5. I didn't think he would play pawn takes pawn. Maybe I should have played bishop a6 instead of bishop b7. White's definitely better here. I have a very... I don't know, man. I don't like playing the black side of the Queen's Gambit declined. Ever. This is... It's more like a Queen's Gambit declined slash Queen's Indian. Be a cowboy. Now that's what I need, man. Cowboy breakfast. They only ever give you crap coffee. Well, I think in Italy, like, the coffee's good, decent. You know what I mean? Even in the hotel. Italy, yeah. My friend Mirko, who comes to the stream, you know, he's staying in Vienna, and he said the coffee's horrible compared to Italy. And if you want a really good coffee, it's like insanely expensive. Italy's relatively cheap. The problem with this type of chess tournament, though, is like there's hundreds of players, and waiting in line at the only huevos rancheros. Talk to the Mexican. Better not to get your coffee in the hotel, I think, in the playing site. I hate that, though. There's usually a big queue right before the round to get a coffee, and you're like, do I want to wait and get a coffee or go to the playing hall? And then there's like security because of cheating now. It's not like the old days. Now we have to like be, waved with a security wand and patted down and shit. I like in Qatar they probably didn't have any security protocols. Why bother? Here's $100,000. No, I mean Austrian coffee. With it, Italy is. I mean, it's funny. Austria has a cafe culture, but their coffees. It's more about the setting, not the coffee. Viennese cafe is like the classic. I don't even remember like getting coffee when I was in Vienna. Corrupt police. You think? Man, I live in Eastern Europe. Call it Central Europe if you want to. The last tournament, the last World Senior was really badly organized. Don't know if this will be better or not. A waitress or something serving drinks, dude. It's a problem with I think it's like off season. You're getting into off season. The problem is Juicebox really like finding enough, let's say, like workers and stuff. There's just not enough workers, man. Oh, this is awkward. Okay. Well, if that's the way we're going to be, knight takes, bishop takes, g6, knight h6, queen h5. Oh, this is crazy. I don't feel like risking it. I think they don't have enough workers in places like this. I mean, you should know in Southeast Asia. I don't know if it's a problem there. Maybe it's a totally different situation. But I think in Sicily it's like off season, starting in October probably. I think the problem is they just don't have enough people to work. And they don't let the migrants work. But a cheating scandal with their controlling entry exits and such. Yeah, the waitress is going to secretly pass me a mobile telephone. That's a great idea. That's a great idea, Juicebox. Maybe the waitress can make signals. Oh, you have great cheating potential. You get the waitress to do the cheating for us. They'll never suspect the waitress. I haven't seen a chess waitress in a while. Poker tournaments are a different story. Well, we need our massage massagists. I don't know how to call it. Massage people. I want to be politically correct. I'm not going to say massage girls. That's something you never saw at a chess tournament, right? Chess players are way too cheap to pay for getting a massage at the board. Notoriously cheap. You never open a chess cafe for that reason, you know? The chess players are just cheap and they'll just go there and not buy anything. Not enough Asian chess tournaments. Yeah, but there was no massage girls. What happened to that? What kind of tournament were you running there, Nidog? Oh, Uber driver likes the diagonal. Uh-oh. That's annoying. Why do you have to do that? It ruined my whole Uber driver diagonal. Poor Uber driver, I was trying to mate him on a long diagonal. That's interesting, Cambodia. You know, come to think of it, that's funny that you mentioned that, Jesus Wizard. I mean, do they have like a chess federation? They must, right? I mean, Vietnam's gotten really good at chess. But I never recall seeing a Cambodian player in a tournament. Uh-oh. It's kind of overkill. On the queen side, right? I know Blunder's the one with the high bullet rating. I don't Blunder, you're not the same as the other account, are you? Are you like all the same player? Wait, Queen and I Don't Plunder are the same player? That would be weird. It is funny how they showed up at the same time. He's got a 2300 bullet rating. This is really annoying. I can't finish him off. One o'clock and all's well. I only blunder. He's so creepy, dude. Too much bullet chess. The Russians keep teaching the kids. What are they teaching them? Hacking skills? Oh, it's mate. Oh my god. Dude, this is creepy how amazingly well you're defending this ending. Who defends like a queen ending perfectly with no time? But you're otherwise like 2200. Okay, he's got 5-second increments. It is a lot of time. And it's a lot of time for a bullet player who's not used to having 5 seconds. It's like eternity. To be fair. 5 seconds is an eternity. Wait. That's not a good move. That's his. That's a blunder. That's his first blunder, first and last. I know, dude. Juicebox is a wall of spam, dude. It is seriously a Wallace fan. He's crazy, dude. He puts Acerbate to shame. That's weird. You're the same account, aren't you? You have 2 accounts on at the same time. Anyone else? Black is victorious. No, anyone else except for this guy? That's his Smurf account. Killer Queen. Opening Theory Wizard. Okay, this is a new account. This is from India. From India with love. Asanovsky. What? Years ago, there was a player from Bosnia who used to play on my stream very, 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 very long time ago. Though I suspected they were sus. It wasn't Asanovsky. So this player knew. We played them once, but I like the modest name. Acerbate your dog, singular. Nanak, are you aware how many dogs he has? How many dogs do you have, Acerbate? Is your dog okay? I thought I had it bad when I had 3 dogs. Acerbate, how many dogs do you have? What's the dog count? He used one of those clickers. They have one of those clickers that the track coach has, like click, click, click. You know the head counters when you're going on a school trip? They get a clicker to see how many people. Alright, everybody here? We'll do a head count. Bishop e3. The Kraken. Do you use those at clubs? What kind of clubs, Nadak? How many dogs do you have, dude? Zen chess. Oh, rock clubs. Okay. Bishop e3. I don't know if anyone else has played that. I can play knight g4, but what does it do? Actually, e3 is e3. I'm like, e5 is interesting. And bad. An interestingly bad move. Are you sure you should take there? Maybe you should think about it a little. At least think about it. Okay, pawn takes pawn, queen takes, king takes, whatever, white's slightly better. But my original plan was to play knight g4. It may be overrated. Knight g4 is slightly overrated. I could play it like a Budapest gambit, you know, knight g4, bishop f4, g5. We go full Mamedyarov, h5. Play it anyway. Dude, Zenchus just subscribed to tier 3. Zenchus, can you teach Acerbate how to do that? Tier 3. That's right, Zenchus has like select, you know, choose your opening. If you subscribe to tier 3, you get to like tell me what openings to play. Nedok has tier 4. That involves sexual favors. Oh, no, there is no tier 4. Sorry. I just sorry. I got a little confused there. Alright. It was just a dream. Forgot I wasn't bisexual. Alright. Maybe a mistake? Wow, f3. Okay, f3 is cool. I'm happy to see f3. Won't let me play the Sveshnikov. What? Woke let me play the Sveshnikov. Oh, you thought it was choose time control. Yeah, you can choose time control. You're right. You're right. You're totally right, Zen Chess. The customer is always right. Seriously, thank you for supporting the stream with a tier 3 sub. Asterbait would do that, but he doesn't know how. It's the thought that counts, Asterbait. Now hold on again, Uber driver. What are you on about now? Are you making a direct suggestion to my opponent? Or are you talking about like against the Kraken to play G3? You're just like straight up suggesting moves for my opponent now? Well, that's good. The problem is I want a castle, but I can't. There's something wrong with the program. It won't let me castle. See, like, if I could put my king on maybe c8 or something, wouldn't be so bad. Stop giving him good suggestions. This is good and bad. The good thing is trading off his bishop pair and simplifying. You waited till he did knight d5. What does that mean? Uber driver's big on like the cryptic comments. What are you saying, Willis? You waited till he did knight d5. Thankfully, white is not particularly like paying attention to what I'm doing. He's just kind of doing his thing. Maybe I need to reconsider this. Man, if only I could castle, everything would be okay. Can't castle. I can play b5 though. That's an ugly move. What are Krakens for? I want to get rid of that c4 bishop as fast as possible. Again, another cryptic comment. Not sure what he's talking about. Wait, the bad one? It has potential, doesn't it? But the bad bishop. I was going to eliminate it, but then I changed my mind. You had tier 3 on auto until someone paid Uber Eats and Uber Ride in Florida. What? Say what, Asterbait? Somebody, you didn't go to Florida, did you? Are you telling us you had like illegal charges or something? Someone let loose the illegal charges? I don't know about this plan. I can always take on b3, it's fine. The well-heeled king, rating with a party of 10. I don't know if we have a table that big. You'll just have to wait a few minutes, okay? Welcome, we're having some people check for a table. Just be a couple minutes, I'm sorry. Practicing for my next job as a host. I really got to get a haircut and some better clothes. party of 10 and all that. Restaurant speak. Okay. Right. It's a stupid joke. It's a stupid dad joke. Don't worry about me. You put my last game. Oh, from this. Wait. Was it Simul? No. I don't remember now. We did. Oh, it was game 30 or whatever. You put the game on YouTube. Right. It was a long game. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I remember now. Great. It's hard for me to remember anything that happened more than 2 weeks ago. It was simplified, but effectively, yeah, okay. It was effectively like a 30-minute long type of time control. That's all I remember. It wasn't like 30, okay. 15 plus 10, something like that? Yeah. That sounds about right. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, my memory is poof too. Poor, and I can't see. I can't see. I was your first game. Thankfully not your first win. I'm glad it wasn't your first win against an IM. But thanks for the raid. How much time do we have here? Uber driver would have already taken his bishop at some point, but I decided to play the human card. Computers are notoriously good with bad bishops. Actually, I speak from experience because I had one yesterday. But humans not notoriously good with bad bishops. What was I thinking? How to do this? You gotta be practical. Tower defense. Tower defense strategy game. Wow. Teach us about prophylactic play, Uber driver. Uber driver's afraid of C3. Oh my god. Actually, I welcome C3. Maybe if he was better organized. That's not the move I was afraid of. There was another move I was more afraid of. I don't know if it was good, though. He's got a lot of time, time edge here. Is this last game for today? Man, Azanovsky, I gotta play Zen Chess. He's tier 3 subscriber. Azanovsky's too high rated anyway. I'm afraid of anyone over 2,500. My ego can't handle losing. Oh, he's got F4. Oh man. No, but I mean I could play E4. It's okay. Maybe I shouldn't have played H4. You have an eagle. The eagle has landed. My eagle can't handle it. Enunciate. You got to learn to enunciate. My aunt was really big on enunciation. She was an enunciation Nazi. It was. You have to learn to enunciate. Most people don't even know what it means. Enunciate. Enunciate. What the hell does that mean? Ego. Your ego. Eagle. My eagle has an ego. Ego, eagle. You go, eagle. This guy is a bad hombre. As they say in Mexico. I could have played rook h7, never occurred to me. But if ants could speak, Astrobate, what would they say? It's more like endgame theory, wizard, no? Juicebox wizard. Oh, this was a borderline decision. I'm past my prime today. I think I already screwed this up, basically. But there goes any chance of a protected pass pawn. But not, yeah, opening theory wizard. I think you got the wrong name, bro. The endgame looks pretty resourceful, though. I guess I played the right thing, the Kraken. I smell some bread somewhere. Do you smell any bread, Fred? Yeah, but the last 2 scouts we sent out for the bread didn't come back. That's what ants would be like. If ants could talk. Have you seen Barney? Nope. He went out to get some milk. Never came back. Oh, that's not a good side. I'll laugh at anything, man. What's up, Mr. Coffee? You like the idea of ants saying Barney. Now that's a nice bishop you got there. That's a big bishop you got there. Wow, that's a nice bishop you got there. Roman warned me about bishops like that. And never fianchetto your knight. Gingy was always like, don't let this happen to your bishop in the accelerated dragon. Okay. Check! By the way, I have e2. Oh, well, if only I could move my king. King move is always useful. Bishop e2. Bishop e2. Am I mated? Soon. I like that bishop, though. It improved itself. Forward thinking. Man. Wow. It's like a tactics puzzle. .94. There's no way. Have you seen Barney? Rook takes check. Rook check. And then e2. It's funny. Look at that pre-move. Did you see that? Legendary pre-move technique. Mm-hmm. Do you have the counter? The clicker? Does anybody have the clicker? I'm only going to play one more game with Zen Chess because he's tier 3. Otherwise, I would be like ending the stream already. I vote for A4. Rook takes, king takes. Ah, the handy dandy knight. The handy dandy knight that comes into the rescue. Nice. Nice job. Nighty night. Alright guys, I can't take but one more challenge for tier 3 subscriber. I will play Astanovsky next time if he comes back, but I can't play now. Sanchez is the only one. Special. VIP. VIP challenge. The Kraken. Oh, he's faced the Kraken already. Let's play a Franco Kraken. Fracken. The Fracken. Franco Kraken. Krafaken. There is the extreme Kraken kind. The Fracco kind with knight f6. Don't play the Fracco kind at home. Don't try this at home, the Fracco kind. Knight f6, e5, knight d5. C4 knight e7. No, it's a real thing. Frackelkind. Or Frackenkind. Fraulekai. H4. That's a great move. Highly principled. E5, also highly principled. E5, anti-Kraken. Is it an anti-Kraken or anti-Kraken? I mean, theoretically, D5 is an advanced French. Now H4. Now's the time for H4. You know what I think, Uber driver? G3 is White's best move here. Hoping for B5. Maybe you should play Queen F3. Alright guys, this is our last game for today. But feel free to donate to the World Senior Fund. I still need pizza and coffee and beer. Wine. No, I'm not going to drink beer in Italy. Maybe like one or two, but I'm not going to go to Sicily to drink beer. If we drink anything, we'll drink wine. Queen G4. Wow. Now, Zenchess getting a little out of line. No? We're just getting a little out of line here. Krakakine. I love Queen G4. Nice to see you. Come again. So he wants to play Knight F3 next. It's very Nimzovician. No, Zenchess has a strong Nimzovician streak about him. And obviously H5 is possible here. Probable cause hearing. You know, C5 is kind of an interesting move, actually. Kind of. What's that crunching sound? I like that, Uber driver. Okay, Knight H6, anyone? We could combine the 3 AM defense and the Kraken. It would be like late night Kraken. Knight E7. Man, I don't know what to play. Knight C6, Knight F3. I know, Uber driver, we should do the Fort Knox Kraken. Mr. Coffee, what's the Fort Knox Kraken? Bishop D7, Bishop C6. This is just ridiculous. Why weaken your position with B5 when you can play the Fort Knox Kraken? With the idea of Queen C8. I like that. Nedog is on, man. Fort Knox is a tough nut to crack in. Cracking these nuts. Okay, Queen G4 is pure, you know, it's pure inspiration, and everything is on the table. I'm undermining his knight on F3, man. It's all there. It's all there. You don't need to be the Wizard of Oz to see this shit. Indirectly controlling the D4 and E5 squares with Bishop C6. I'm fighting hand tooth and nail, actually, for the center. Handed glove. Tooth and nail. Don't really understand that expression. Well, I get it, like, when you, like, build shit, maybe you put the nails in your teeth while you're holding them or whatever. But, yeah, I never really thought about it before. What's the real significance of tooth and nail? All I know is that a certain Danish IM would probably like this position. You put the golden kraken in the water. It rubs the lotion on its skin. Right, Asterbait? Nedog will like that one. Zenchess ain't messing around here. It's kind of a hippo. How's my Sludgy square? It's not too bad. But white's is bigger. I wanted to play Trapped as Queen or something. Wow. Queen B8. There's a lot of pent-up energy in Black's position. Pent-up anger. Yeah, I like Queen B8. No, I've used that in my first over-the-board Kraken. But remember, I lost that game, sadly, due to rust and overconfidence, but wow, what a disappointment. That's no way to play chess. Trading pieces. Boo! Strip him of his VIP. Dupla. A double. Castle queenside. Queen b4 followed by castle's kingside. He should definitely play queen e4 here, trading queens. He just defended both. That's illegal. Unbelievable. Are you going to castle queenside? This Kraken is for you. White is overextended. You witnessed it here live, folks. The Fort Knox Kraken. How many squares does his queen have available? Just h3 and g3 and c4. Kraken beer. I can't copyright Kraken. I mean, nobody can crack it, right? Kraken write it. You can't copyright a Kraken write. What are the Kraken rights? What are my Kraken rights? Okay, castle's kingside. Of course. Wait a second. What if I play h5? Oh yeah. Of course I should play h5. I want to weaken my kingside irreparably. Uh-oh. Wait, you're going to let me play h3 here? Nuclear. That's like ask you a question. How did I do it? Nuclear. I mispronounced nuclear. H3. What's up with H3? No entiendo. Por favor. You're gonna kill me? The delayed H5, dude. H5. Kadash Gabor played H4 with white. I never met him, sadly. I played a lot of H4 too. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. There was this guy at my mom's rehabilitation center, this like Alzheimer's guy. He was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's all he said. I felt so bad for him. I'll be like, oh man, oh man, oh man. H takes G6 or pawn takes bishop. H takes G2 or pawn takes bishop. Your other H takes G6. Which way did he go? If I take on G6, you have time to play like Rook D1. And then I'm screwedified. Oh my god, he's got this nasty trick now. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. That's bad. Oh, are you serious? So I was... Oh no. Screwedified. I guess I have to take here. Maybe I'm not completely screwedified, but I'm close. I didn't see Queen E6 check. That was really nasty. How does this work again? B3? Is my queen trapped? Didn't you have better than that? Maybe I'm lost anyway, I don't know. But I think my queen isn't trapped. It's getting closer to trapped. Still not trapped. Pork. Bakuni. Bakuni system. You know, the Bakuni system is actually, there is actually an opening named after a pork dish. For those of you that didn't know. Well, actually, I don't know if it's coincidence. I never knew a chess player named Bakuni. But what other places is called the pterodactyl, in Hungarian is called the Bakuni system. What's not clear to me is like the origins of this name. Can you please not hurt me? Please not hurt me. My queen is slightly out of play. Is that an issue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bishop, bishop, rook, 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 queen, queen, king, king. Rob a pawn. Pork rinds. But all my pieces are in the game. I mean, the rook on e8 is a little sad, but everybody else is running good. There is the one move threat issue. Yeah, that I looked at, but I didn't think it was all that dangerous. What's that pawn takes pawn? Yeah, you'll just double up if I do that. Pork cracula. Draw. No draw. Why no draw? It's obviously an equal position. Equal material. Take the freaking draw, man. Pork Dracula. What? You traded queens? Oh my god. He's a hardcore materialist. Wow. The worst possible move. Maybe not. But he is a hardcore materialist. From way back. I had a really good streak going against lichess too. That sucks. He got me on the clock. I was doing alright, I think. I think my position was okay. Now it's a draw. Whoa. Clear draw. Mate. Wow. This is actually not good. That's not really a good development. That's not a good development either. This is not really good development. Clip that. Not that I had a particularly better move in this exact position, but at least I should have been conscious of him threatening mate in one. Not a particularly good development. Oh, I had a good run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 wins in a row. I was undefeated since forever against lichess. Damn, you beat the Kraken. This is an interesting game, though. Sorry, guys, I have to go. Wow. So the opening was fine. Again, it's not the Kraken's fault. Kraken is not to blame for this loss. Obviously, e5 is kind of dubious. What's the best move here? Yeah. I'll tell you the truth. I was going to play c5 like the computer wants, but yeah, I was kind of turned off by this d takes c5. You know what? I really misevaluated this. I thought you were okay here. But the computer thinks the black is clearly better. Wow. That was a misevaluation. So the Fort Knox is not the best variation, but it was okay. It all worked out. Knight takes e5. Come on. I was better. H4 was best. I played like a genius. And then I let it go. Oh my god. Kraken video. Holy shit, I missed a queen sack. Kraken my queen. Oh no. On the right track. On the right Kraken. Dude, I was on the right Kraken. Look at that. Jesus Christ, bro. Kraken sack. Kraken sack, New Jersey, dude. So, queen for knight sacrifice. I knew there was something there, but h3 was just like autopilot. Damn. After queen takes f3, it's Kraken sack, New Jersey. This is a beautiful queen sacrifice. Holy shit, bro. Big Larry. Queen f4, knight takes f3 check, king h1, and then the beat goes on. Enjoy the rest of the game, friend. Damn, that's a pity. But that's definitely that's a Kraken video right there. Kraken sack, New Jersey. All right. Oh, Slaggy misses Kraken sack. What a beautiful position. All right, congratulations. Good content. Mr. Coffee, I'll see you tomorrow night, guys. Tournament, Tuesday. Accelerated Kraken. Accelerated Kraken. Or Franco Kraken. Kraken sack, New Jersey. I played my only Scholastic tournament of all time. It was like the New Jersey High School Championship Invitational in Kraken sack, New Jersey, 1988. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, and Tuesday Kraken tournament. Bye-bye.